I'm ready to go. I want to try something out. I forgot how many sets of reps it is, but I want to try elbow taps in handstand position with the support of the wall to learn what to do with my upper body, make sure that my upper body's straight when I try and get into handstand position. I've seen something on YouTube which I think might really help me, and if I could find a link again, I will link the video I'm talking about. 10 sets of 5 reps, elbow taps on each side, I meant, with a 90-degree angle at the hips, which I'll go out my way to work on in this video. And 10 sets of 2 reps, lifting the foot off the wall. The person had a specific name for that, but I forgot what it was called. And it looked like within the video, his calves were tense, which I've never seen before. And in fact, actually, now that I say that, I'm gonna take my trousers off to put my shorts on, and then that way you can see what's going on with my lower body more than I would have otherwise been able to with just these tracksuit bottoms that I've got on at the moment after doing the diamond push-ups. So I'm gonna do that now. In the thumbnail, I've purposely got my sliders on, and the reason why that's the case is because I don't want to ruin my socks more than I have by being outside. So I'm just gonna put my sliders on to get into position, have some sort of protection for my socks. Okay, now I'm ready. This is how I usually get into position. No way I'm doing elbow taps with this, with my hands being this further away from my head. They need to be, my hands and my head need to be aligned like this. Not like that, but that's how I usually get into position. So the elbow tap should correct that. I should be able to correct that with the help of the elbow taps, I mean, yeah. Okay, let's go. He also had his legs completely extended. I don't know how to do that and have a straight back. I've got to really push off the wall with my feet in order to do that, which I wouldn't do before. I think I'm really on the cusp of progress with these handstands because of this. This helped finally being able to find something that I think will help me tremendously. Or something I can use to help myself tremendously, yeah. So I'm gonna try and just fully extend my legs and get that 90-degree angle I'm looking for. So I need to do that and have my hands in line, have my head and hands in line like this, parallel with each other. So I can work on it. I'm gonna get this cable row out the way. There you go. So I could do that hands in line with the head. Okay, so I can extend my legs first and then put my hands in position. Oh, I need the mat for my knees. I sense I'm getting somewhere with these, but at the same time I'm finding it difficult because I'm getting somewhere with them. That should help. A side angle would also help, I think. much that's showing, but it should do. Okay, let's do this. Gotta have a lot of stuff moved out of the way from in front of me into the side, so I can do it with these. Yep, way easier on the knees. Still painful though, but only slightly now. Way less compared to before. I think I've got to fold the pad, fold the mat again. It's a really soft mat, but it's thin. That should do it. Yeah, that's it. I don't need the padding for my hands. Actually, no, never mind, that would help. But I don't need them anywhere near as much compared to for my knees. I remember now a different person on YouTube saying that in order to help with your handstands, instead of keeping them straight, you claw them. You put a lot of power into handstands that way, which I completely forgot about until right now, as I've been doing it. 16. Is that it? Is that a 90-degree angle with the hips? Hand placement was way off. It was like this. Hence, it probably looked off, but I don't know. Maybe I should just bend 90 degrees at the hips, stood up, see what that feels like. So I need to create this, but with my feet on the wall, not with my bum on the wall. Almost like a RDL a little bit. I think that's what they're called. So I've got to do this with my feet on the wall. How is a different story. I've got to check this form out because I need my guidance. I don't know how else I'm going to make progress with this in this session. Okay, so I've checked my form, and I think the best take I've made is the second to last one. Okay, right, ready to go. For a second now, I thought I might have been filming in slow motion, hence I'm making this clip now. Separate to the last one. So I know to just, all I say I need to do is just bring my hands back a little bit more, maybe, so that they're around here for me, with my hands in line with my head. So this is give or take where my feet were. And it's like my hands are reaching far out. I've got really close it in. Again, still, I don't think I'm getting that 90-degree angle at the hips, but I think I'm doing better than I ever have done before, ever, with the handstand progress. I need some padding in my hands. I thought I could do without, but the wood's just too hard. At least I know that for next time, so I'm just going to use my trousers. Fold, and then fold again. That should do the job. Maybe well. The more even padding I can get, the better. So I'll try and make them as equal as I can. That should do it. I'm trying to avoid using the top of the tracksuit bottom so the padding's even. I'll show what's going on. That's the padding I'm using, and I'm talking about this part here. I'm trying to avoid using this part because it's much bigger and thicker than the rest of the trousers. But I'd say that's pretty even padding. And on that note, off I go. So the aim is to get my feet around about here, to get that straight, to get my legs straight here, and then to have my hands in my head parallel to each other. That way I should get the 90-degree angle at the hips that I'm looking for to be able to perfect my form with the handstands in terms of my upper body position. Both in this way, and also just in general. So I'm putting my hands first. Now full into position. You can immediately tell it's not even, and it's also too far forward. But my legs are fully extended. I might have to do it like how I do a push-up, activate the chest, and then get into position so that my hand placement's in the right place. Yeah, that's right. I was going to say so my hand placement's in the right place for my hands. That doesn't make sense. I basically said that by not saying it for my hands part. Oh no, let's get rid of that arm part. That should help. Right now it's not so uneven. Oh my gosh. There you go, now it's more flat. Okay. I had to adjust the bottom leg part of the trapeze. Wait. So, yeah, knee, chest, chest activations there. I can pull my hands down. Whoa, hand slip there. It's not grip padding. Let me try it the other way around. So my trousers are on top. That should make it less slippery. Because if I slip, I might be fucked. Because I'm hitting a hard floor if I slip. Point, but I need to move it closer. It feels really awkward because I'm not used to having my hands so close to the wall. But regardless, I'm getting there. Okay, I think the phone cut off due to a temperature warning, due to a temperature which it cooled down from maybe. It's on low percent as well, it's on 8%, so unfortunately this session with this camera and this quality is going to end here, and I'm going to make a part 2 to keep going, because in terms of me finishing off the session, I'm nowhere near finished. I'm not ready to end it here. But before I do end it, I'd like to say what went off when the camera did turn off and what the camera didn't record. So I'm looking where the camera was filmed as a reminder, I think, but what I tried doing was getting into position where the padding is, which is closer to the wall than I've been putting my hands naturally, or out of habit rather, and I've just been finding it so difficult to do that, to just get into position like that. And when I did try and do that, I did get my right foot on the wall, but like that really hurt my heel because I wasn't expecting my foot to land that close to the wall as it did, because I'm used to just going on my tiptoes and then onto the wall completely with my feet. Just again, out of habit, not because I'm trying to ease myself into it. So I'm gonna try and get into position where the padding is closer to the wall, so I can get that 90-degree bend that I'm looking for. 90-degree bend at my hips like this that I'm looking for, that I practice on the wall just by having my bum on the wall while stood up. And I'll see if I can do it, and if I can't, or see whether I do or don't do it in this session, in pursuit of working on what to do with my upper body, where I should place my upper body relative to the wall. I don't really have any references yet, so now that I think about it, that's probably a part of why I'm just about slowly starting to make some significant progress, but not increasing the progress rate as much as I could be at this point. But I don't mind, I'm not doing that, I'm just figuring that out. So yeah, there's that. And also my upper back, my shoulder, where my shoulder blade is on the lower end, is started to feel sore. Not painful though, from all this handstand work. Maybe I've been putting more pressure into my left side than my right, and or my left side's weaker, but I'm going to leave it at that, and I'm going to let the tablet do the rest of the recording for the exercise itself. Whether I use a tablet to record the session review, I'm not sure, but yeah, I'm going onto the tablet for now to record the exercise, the rest of the exercise for the handstand. So that's it, I'm out. Cheers to making progress regardless of technical difficulties and working around them. Peace.